Hello, I'm North Hempstead Town Supervisor Judy Bosworth, and I, along with our town board, are proud to present At Home with North Hempstead, a series of special programs for children, seniors, as well as entertainment for residents of all ages. We hope you enjoy this special presentation and check back often for new content.
A 1, 2, a 3, a 4. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Paige. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a really fun lesson for you. Oh, I hope it's going to be fun. But we're going to learn some beatboxing, and we're going to learn how to beatbox along to different kinds of popular songs. So first, let's get into beatboxing and talk about what it is. I've been beatboxing for a while now, and it's taken me, honestly, like quite a long time to figure out like different kinds of patterns and sound effects. And the best way to learn sound effects is honestly just to experiment, you'll find different kinds of sounds the more that you kind of just like play around with different things. So let's just jump right into it. I got my guitar here because we're gonna be singing some songs later. So yeah, the first thing that we're gonna do is talk about what beatboxing is. So beatboxing is imitating drum sounds by using your mouth. So for example, you can actually picture a drum set sounding like this. The one sound that I'm doing is called the kick drum. This sound is honestly one of the hardest sounds to make because it takes a lot of pressure in your lips to make it. So go ahead and try this with me. All you're gonna do is say the letter B. Just go B, 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 B. And the more that you say it, I want you to focus on the letter B that you're saying. B, B. Put a lot of tension in your lips. Act like somebody said something really funny and you're trying really hard not to laugh out loud, but then all of a sudden the air just comes out and it's like So that is the kind of pressure that we're talking about here. Now, honestly, I don't want your face to turn red. If your face is turning red, you're putting way too much pressure. But it should be just enough pressure to where you are letting air out of your mouth and your lips are creating that kind of tension to make that sound. So I want you to enunciate the letter B. Just go B, 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 B. And just keep practicing that sound. Ready? Let's do it just for a couple seconds. Here we go. B, 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 B. Ready and stop. Now this time we're gonna try it without having the extra E at the end of it, and we're just gonna leave the and at first, it might sound like this. And that's okay. Your lips are not used to that kind of pressure, but if you keep practicing it, it'll eventually work up to a. So try this with me. We're gonna go. Try it with me. Ready and stop. Awesome. I'm sure it sounds really awesome, and just keep practicing that. The second sound that we're going to focus on is T. T, T, T. This is called the hi-hat in a drum set. T, 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 T. You can make it short or long. The shortened version is like this. T, 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 T. The long version is T, 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 T. Here's the difference. Just like we were over-enunciating the letter B, we're going to over-enunciate the letter T. So this one, you just have your tongue in the roof of your mouth going T, 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 T. So say T, T. And then once you leave off the E, you're just left with T, 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 T. Okay, so go ahead and try that on your own. Ready and stop. Awesome. So now what we're gonna do is add an S at the end of that. So it sounds like tss, tss. try it with me. Ready and stop. Nice job. All right, so if you combine the first sound with the second sound, you can get So the reason that we're learning this by individual letters is because you can make your own beat that way. If you write out on a piece of paper different kind of letter combinations, you can end up with a really cool beatbox routine. So go ahead and just experiment around with doing a B and then a T at the same time. It can sound like or go ahead on your own time. Ready and stop. Okay, great. So now we're going to go ahead and learn our snare. There's a few different ways that you can do this sound. This is actually a sound that I use to help me get some breath in my lungs, some air in my lungs, right? I use it to breathe. Because the B sound and the T sounds are all outward air, meaning that air is just going out of my mouth. So eventually I'm gonna run out of air, right? I need a sound that's gonna help me get air inwards. But it's kind of hard to learn this sound at first. This will take a lot of practicing, but that is totally okay. That's totally fine if it takes a lot of practicing. So what you're gonna do to make this sound go inwards, we're gonna say the letter K to say or. Do you hear the difference in how they sound? So we're gonna take the letter K and we're gonna go either inwards with it or outwards with it. And here's how it sounds outwards. You put a lot of emphasis behind it. You over enunciate it so it's really loud. K, like okay. But you're gonna leave the vowels out and now you're just left with So this sound is being made by the back of your tongue on the roof of your mouth going Go ahead and try it. Great job. Ready and stop. Okay, so now that we've got it outwards, we're gonna learn how to do it inwards. So if this is the roof of my mouth, and this is my tongue, this is the front of my tongue, this is the back. So ready, we have our front of my tongue is kind of like open, it's trying to have air come through, right? But if you try to suck in air while your tongue is on the roof of your mouth, you can't do it, right? Because your tongue is blocking your airway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna snap the back of our tongue down to release that pressure and allow the air to pass through. So when we slap the back of our tongue down, we're not only allowing air to pass through, but that will make a sound by just the snapping action in general. Go ahead and try this. It might sound like this at first. And that's totally fine. That is a great way to start learning this sound. Sometimes people find it helpful to open up the side of their mouth to allow that air to pass through. Go ahead and give this a try. Ready and stop. Okay, great. I'm sure you're doing an awesome job so far. So now that you've got the letters B, T, and K, we can form so many different kinds of beatboxing patterns. For starters, you can use boots and cat. The reason it's called boots and cats is because you're using the letters B, T, and K. Boots and cat, and bootin' cat-tin. Or cat starts with the letter C. But however you think of it, it's bootin' cats. So go ahead and try that pattern with me. It goes like this. Uh-huh. Ready and stop. Awesome job. That sounds great. I'm sure it's awesome. So now what we're going to try and do is speed it up. Just a little bit. It goes like this. Uh-huh. Ready and stop. Awesome job. Here's another tip for you. You can breathe on the T. Or if you need a breath earlier than that, you can say a lot of beatboxers choose to breathe on the letter T because the T is kind of a subtle sound and it's less noticeable, or it kind of sounds like an extra hi-hat. So now to keep practicing this boots and cats routine, I'm going to sing the song All Star by Smash Mouth, and it's also from Shrek, if you know it from Shrek. I'm going to sing that song, and I want you guys to do the boots and cats along with it. It's going to go like this. Ready? I'm gonna start singing. 1, 2, 3. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and a thumb in the shape of a nail on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. It didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets numb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Oh, hey now, you're an all-star. Put your game on, go and play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Everyone join me on the bump bump buzz. Here we go. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Ready? Here we go with the boots and cats. The years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but the head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Oh, hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Hey, awesome job. Okay, so boots and cats is super fun, but there are so many different combinations that you can do with beatboxing. We can use those same 3 letters to beatbox along to the song Believer. Believer by Imagine Dragons has a really cool and unique drum pattern, and it goes like this. Here's how we make this pattern. We start with the letter B, then we do the letter T, followed by the letter K. Just like boots and cats, right? So now the tricky part is doing 4 kick drums back to back. All together we have this. Go ahead and practice it on your own for a little bit. Ready and stop. Okay, so now I'm gonna sing the song Believer, and I would love for you to join me by beatboxing this new routine. It starts with a beat and it goes like this. Keep it going. Inside my head, I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. I was broken from a young age, taking a soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing the heartache from the pain, taking the message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you break me down, you build me up, believer. So now we're gonna learn a different pattern to the song Sunflower. By using the same 3 letters, we can make a pattern that sounds like this. Here's how we do the first couple of sounds. We start with a B and a K. Try this with me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Ready and stop. The next sound is gonna be 3 T's in a row, followed by a K. Try this with me. Ready and stop. Great, so now what we're gonna do is combine the B and the K with the T's and the K's. So it sounds like this. Ready and stop. Why don't you take a few seconds and practice it on your own for a little bit? I'll provide a metronome. Here you go. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, ready, and stop. Okay, awesome job. So now I'm gonna go ahead and sing the song Sunflower, and feel free to beatbox or sing along with me. 1, 2, here we go. Here we sing, needless to say, I keep her in check. She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Needless to say, I keep her in check. She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Thinking in a bad way, losing your grip. Screaming at my face, baby, don't trip. Someone took a big L, don't know how that felt. Looking at you sideways, party until ooh, some things I just can't refuse. She wanna ride me like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. Been left in the dust, unless I'm stuck by her. You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'll be left in the dust, unless I'm stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. Every time I'm leaving on ya, you don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for ya. Give me a reason to. Every time I'm walking out, I can hear you telling me to turn around. Fighting for my trust and you won't back down. Even if we gotta risk it all right now. I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't wanna be alone. I know I always come and go, but it's out of my control. And you'll be left in the dust, unless I'm stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'll be left in the dust, unless I'm stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you like this beatboxing lesson and also the songs that we sang today. Yeah, feel free to make your own beatbox routine. It's really fun. You can make your own routine just by using those 3 letters. Make it as fun and diverse as you want. You can add some letters too. Yeah, make it your own. Thank you so much again for joining me. My name is Paige, and yeah, have a good day. Goodbye.